heaviness of that. With change, why you think I said in the dream, this 3 weeks from this day, I will be free. Why? Because with chains of iron around his legs and neck, Joseph remained, even though God told him what he was going to be. Even though God said everything is going to submit before you. Even though God said you was about to be a great ruler. Joseph knew that while he was slave. He knew it. Joseph remained a slave until his own words had come true and the Lord had finished testing him. Come on, man. Watch. So let's go back over here. February 16th, 09, Sacred Writings. God showed me in a dream that I had the winning lotto numbers in my pocket. Very interesting. One thing that I tried to do when I was younger is create what he told me. I would go try to create it without being aware that he controls the time. I just automatically thought because he told me I had the power to go manifest it without understanding the time. Because the time element is elevated above everything to the point that even Yahweh Shai don't know it. But I couldn't get it back then. I didn't understand it. I hadn't got there. He said, as you go forward, things will unfold to you. I will teach you as you're going. I wasn't there then. So I suffered even that much more. Because I simply said, I know God spoke it to me. I'm about to go do it. I'm about to go do it. So this was interesting to me because when I got these tickets, I got these tickets, the mega, because I always told God, don't put me in a situation that it could be easily rationalized away. Because a zillion people play the lotto. A zillion. And people win all the time. In order for you to utilize that, I'm thinking, it's going to have to be something phenomenal. And I'm going to have receipts from 18 years ago. I'm going to have what?
Everything got to match.
Everything got to match. I'm going to have an evidence so heavy, so undeniable, that when you tell me 3 weeks from this day, I'm going to have to see the threes.
That's right.
Hey, man! Because the three is going to show me what? That it's time. The Most High moves in multiples of three. I'm going to have to see the threes. Because if I don't see no threes, you ain't going to move. So you already gave me a 3 when you said April 13th. Because Voss added it up. April 13th is threes. It added up to 18. Now, when we go back to the class we did on 18, because God said to me, and I woke everybody up, the 18 years have been fulfilled.
That date added up to 18.
And the day added up to 18. Right? So, I just said, okay, I'm going to go get these tickets. Now, when I went to get these tickets, you guys know, I went to get these tickets. This is April 14th. Right? I didn't get the tickets for April 14th. I just purchased this ticket on April 13th. I went to get the lotto for the day that God said you will be free. Right? I was thinking this was Powerball because Powerball draws on Monday. So when I seen him say 3 weeks from this day, I went not only seeing what the day was, April 13th, but when the lotto, what lotto's on that day? And that lotto was the Powerball. So I was like, well, let me go get this Powerball. This is prophecy. I'm not concerned about the lotto. So we were at a grocery store down there, and Dove said, you need to get the numbers? I said, yeah, stop at this. I'm going to stop at the 7-Eleven. So I forgot. We went right on past the 7-Eleven. So we were getting ready to go to D's, and I forgot to get the tickets. Oh man, okay, well we'll get them on our way to D's. So there's a gas station by the freeway over there.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. We always go there to get gas. And I said, honey, where we go get the tickets? She said, let's go over there by the gas station, over by the freeway. I said, okay. So we go in there by the gas station, by the freeway. And a lady was there. She was real talkative because Naya came in with me and she was like, oh, you guys are expecting and what is going to be? And I said, yeah, just give me all these on one ticket. And when I went in there, my mind was saying the mega is like $5 because it just went up $5 a piece. Right? And I don't really like playing mega because it's $5. Right? So my mind was going there to get the Powerball because it was Monday. The day that I'm supposed to be free. And when I went in there, my mind was like, I don't want to just get 3 because whenever I get these megas, I just get 3. I said, today, I'm going to get 6 because I want it to be multiple. I went right past Powerball. I thought I had Powerball. And even though I paid $30 for these tickets, but that was on purpose. I got 6 because it's a 3. 30 is a 3. So I'm waiting for 8 o'clock.
17 minutes.
And not really 8 because it takes a minute. It'd be 9 and 10 sometime before you know. Right? I'm waiting to see the prophecy, not the lotto. I'm waiting to see the prophecy because way back here in 2/1609, I had the prophecy. So now I'm waiting. So when I found out nobody won, I was like, man, I got to go tell the people I got it wrong. I asked you guys, what do you do in a situation like that, Remnant? And you guys said this, that. I said, you go in there and you tell the people you got it wrong. You never mention God one time. You eat it. You don't say, well, God told me this. You go in there and say, I got it wrong. I said, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to go before the people. Oh, why does it matter? Because I told the people. It ain't just the remnant. I told the world. I got to go before them. Right? But there was something I was holding back from you guys. Because I told you guys, I knew, because that day when we went to the gym, the Most High told me, because I was like, I don't know how you're going to do it. The Holy Ghost, told me in the gym Monday morning, you do know how I'm going to do it. And then he reminded me, you do know how I'm going to do it. I told you 18 years ago. And so I told Naya and Dove, oh my God, God is about to move. Finally, this prophecy is about to manifest itself. I said, but I'm not telling the remnant. What was my reason?
You didn't want them buying lotto tickets.
I said, because I don't want them buying lotto tickets because it's not about the lotto. It's about the prophecy. Don't be going out there buying no lotto tickets. This is purpose for prophecy. You see the years? This is prophecy. So I held on to it. So now, when it did not happen, I was like, well, I'm just going to have to go to the people and tell them I got it wrong. Right? And then I had nothing to hide anymore. Right? So greatness said, man, tell us what you was hiding. What you got, man?
Yeah, what happened, man?
Tell us what you got. No, not what happened. He wanted to know. Because I said, I know how it's going to happen. And he felt it. He knew. Well, what you holding back? And I just showed him. I said, okay, this is what I was talking about. And I showed him this here. The lotto. Right? And who asked me? Did you ask me? Did you get the tickets? Did you get the tickets? I said, yeah, I got the tickets. What you mean? I believe God. I wrote my name down there and everything. Right? Now, when I went to the bathroom, I was over Dee's house and I wrote my name down on it because you have to write your name down on it. And when I wrote my name down on it, I was just looking at it. Yeah. I didn't even look at the date, but I was just looking at the 4/13. And then for whatever reason, I looked over at the time I purchased the ticket. So when I looked at the time I purchased the ticket, it said 04629. I said 4, that's 10. I said 10 plus 2, 2 plus 9. I said, you better stop it. How in the world does the multiples of 3 break down to the time I bought this ticket? Are you serious? Me and Nia was talking to the lady. It could have been a second before then, a second out. I didn't go in there saying, oh, to measure the time that I bought it. Because even if I said I'm going to buy it, because it's 4:06, right? They account for the seconds. I couldn't have broke down the seconds like their clock don't line up with my clock. I just went and bought the ticket. And I didn't even buy it for Tuesday. I'm thinking it was for Monday. But when I went over it, I was like, you better stop playing with me. Because he says, God moves in multiples of 3. So when it didn't happen, I was able to tell greatness, well, this is what it was through the lotto. He said, did you buy the ticket? I said, yeah, I bought the ticket. Voss said, let me see it. I said, let me go get it. Let me see it. And Voss looked at it. And Voss came over. He was like,
it's for tomorrow.
But that ain't how you did it. You came over and you was like, Ray, this is for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I was like, what? Mm-hmm. He said, yeah. And I looked, I was like, oh my God. I thought I bought the ticket for the time that I thought. Voss said, well, you had to buy it today. It had to be in your pocket. It had to be in my pocket today. Come on, man. It had to be in my pocket. Because the prophecy said, God showed me in a dream that I had the winning lotto numbers in my pocket.
Already had the blessing.
So when I went on there, okay, let's go over here. Let's go back over here. Watch this. Because, right, he said God moves in multiples of 3, right? So let's go over here. Watch this. So when I went over here to the mega for tonight, it says, remnant, that the jackpot is 3s. The jackpot is $120 million. 3s. 40 times 3, 120. I wouldn't, if you try to get the jackpot, that means they will pay you over 30 years a portion of your money. I'd never do that. You won't give me my money right now. Right? But they cut it in half and then they tax it like 37%. So after everything, what you come home with is 3s. $33 million. Multiples of 3. Are you serious? You are going to see it, Andre. You are going to know when I'm going to move. You're going to know when the time exists. And when Voss got that ticket, I was like, we back! We back! We back! We back! Oh my God. And you can see when we tell this story to the world, it's going to bring fear. Because you can't rationalize away. got too much evidence.
Come on.
Now, this has been the greatest thing to this point. He done moved for me when I was in jail. He done let me win police accountability. But the remnant, you guys, like Moses when he was trying to cross the Red Sea and they came, they had to support him. You guys lifted me up yesterday, had me like this. We got you, Dre. And you would not accept it. You was like looking for, no, man. Y'all couldn't accept it. I was so proud of you guys. You weren't accepting it. You were like, it's got to be something. Hence, you said what you said. Hence, Boz did what he did. And if that would have never happened, it had to. But if I did not have, the Lord says, my own hand will bring salvation to me. And to experience the teaching coming right back at the crucial time. And Dove said, you always ask for that. You've always asked for that, honey. I was like, man, I'm so proud to be in the midst of these men that they are so detailed. They're beyond it. A great one was like, no, Dre, see, you look in the prophecy, Dre. It said you thought it was going, it didn't happen the way you thought it was going to happen. And it was going to be for everybody to see. He said, both of you guys was like, you see, you didn't get the clarity until you involved all of us. Because he's saying, because what the prophecy said. I said, they on my head about the prophecy God gave me. You feel what I'm saying? Prophecy matters. Doesn't matter what anybody say. It doesn't matter what the Most High wants to use. It doesn't matter. That's the secondary. Don't get caught up in the secondary. Seek for the ear of God and for him to communicate to us. Seek for the ear of God and for him to communicate. Now, when this happens, and it will, it's going to be a cinch for the rest. But I said to you guys, what is my freedom? To secure the remnant. You ready? You ready?
Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. Fruits, baby. Oh.
Are you serious, man? Ain't nothing like. Wait a minute. The prophecy said you got the winning, you will have the winning lotto numbers in your pocket. It had to happen just the way it happened in order for the prophecy to manifest itself the way that it was supposed to happen. Now here we are today, all again waiting for the manifestation of the prophetic.
Let's go.
To be able to witness our God. But wait a minute. Watch this. Manaz wrote me today, and he had a dream. Did he show you guys?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
He said he put it in the chat.
You responded to it.
Read the dream. Read the